Now we get to the sad story of the month. For those of you that are regulars, basically every month for the last 15 years, I've been doing an update on the Mars exploration rovers. And just about 2 weeks ago, the end was called to this mission. And so the regulars here, you've all seen this. Last May, a global dust storm kicked up on the planet. And between May and about 2 weeks, the entire planet was choked in a dust cloud. And Opportunity is a solar-powered spacecraft. And so this is what the sun looked like when that dust storm first started. And then as you got thicker and thicker dust clouds, ultimately the sun turned off effectively. It's like being in very, very, very dark conditions, essentially nighttime conditions. And so on day 5,111, which turns out to be June 11th here, that was the view of the sky, and that was the last image that we've received from Opportunity. This is a plot of the power produced by the solar panels, and so we're going along here, and in the space of just a few days, we go from a very healthy power output down to almost nothing, and that's the point that the spacecraft turns itself off. The hope was that once the dust storm passes, they expected the rover would have a lot of dust on the solar panels, but we're moving into the time of year when dust devils are frequent on the surface. And in the past, dust devils have come by and swept the dust off of the solar panels. And you got a nice, shiny new set of solar panels, and you go on for another Mars year until the dust gets heavy. And then, so at any rate, we've been doing this for almost 15 years, and it had worked. But the rover did not wake up. The design was it would turn itself off, and then as soon as there was enough power coming off of the solar panels, it would wake up and just start beeping at the Earth saying, "I'm here," and then you'd send it commands and it would start operating again. Don't know entirely what happened, other than the computer turned off and it wasn't able to turn itself back on. So we've been trying since roughly August of last year to communicate every day with the rover multiple times a day. I think they said there were 800 attempts over that time to just beep at it, tell it to beep back if you're hearing us, and that did not happen. And they decided there would be one set of final attempts made, and that did not get any response either. So on February
I was there yesterday,
13th, here was,
and I was there with the team
conference.
as these commands went out into the deep sky, and I learned this morning that we had not heard back, and our beloved Opportunity remained silent. It is therefore that I'm standing here with a sense of deep appreciation and gratitude that I declare the Opportunity mission as complete, and with it, the Mars exploration rover mission as complete.
Okay, so that was the official announcement, and this fellow is one of the associate administrators at NASA. This was a nice picture of a shadow being cast into a crater. It was designed for 90 days, and it lasted 5111 days. It was designed to drive about 1 kilometer. It drove 45 kilometers. They were hoping for 1,000 images. They got almost 230,000.